Hi everyone, I am Brittany the Cosmic Lunar Soul. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Today I am doing an unboxing of a giveaway I won from Amethyst Ascension YouTube. I'll make sure to put a link to her channel in the description below. But this is the Madame Lydia Wilhelmina's Tarot, Monsters, the Macabre, and Autumn Scenes. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, the deck came in this bag and came with a guidebook and came with these two awesome bags. These are they feel like velour or crushed velvet, I guess. I never know what the difference is. But the bags are quite lovely and just classic on the inside. No lining or anything, but nice tarot bags. I use these all the time. In fact, I have a deck waiting to go into them. So I'm going to go ahead, put these off to the side and get into the tarot. So here is the box. It came, I am going to get into the guidebook. I just kind of wanted to pull this out so you guys could see. It came with like stickers, almost like quality seal stickers. I just thought that was super cute. Oh, so before we get into all of that, I do want to say that this is currently listed as out of stock, but it retails for $75 on the website. I will still put the website in the description below because you never know when a re-release will happen, or a restock rather. So we have the guidebook here. This is actually, I didn't peek ahead of time. So we're going to be looking at this blind together. Okay, so there's a few like introductory things, and I'm going to actually zoom in real quick. We have the table of contents here, basically the major arcana. And then we have the minors. And then there's some afterthoughts after all of that. So one of the things that I'm noticing is that there are no spreads with this, which is fine. This isn't probably a book that I would carry around anyway because you can see the size. It doesn't go with the box, and it would just probably get torn up if I tried to travel with it. So it goes immediately into the cards. The majors are devoted to a single page. And you can see the artwork, everything's in black and white. It has the kind of like a key phrase, and then under some of them there's like an extension of the key phrase, like this one for instance doesn't have that, and then it will give the upright and the reverse meanings. So that's pretty standard throughout, and there's like a little background imagery across all the different pages. They're all different, so this book definitely put like a lot of time and effort went into creating this book. It's not like they could just create a page, copy and paste, and be done with it. So I am noticing some of the cards are renamed, but I think we'll talk about that like at the end after we do the flip through. Let me go through to the minors. Okay, here are the minors. That starts with the cup suit, and same exact thing. I love when the minors are given the same devotion that the majors have. Same full page spread here. Full image of the card, the same key phrase, and then an extension of the key phrase, and then the upright and reverse meanings of the cards. So same exact as you would with the majors. So here's the afterthoughts. This is just the author's little afterthoughts, really. And then it's really cool because she says if you really like this deck, here's a list of other decks you might also like. And I actually think this afterthought was very thoughtful. And then we have a little bit about the artist, which I realized, I'm so sorry, I got very excited. This is by Bethelyn Bajema. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And then the artist is oh, she is also the artist. Sorry. So let me get this open. I want to like slice it, make sure I don't accidentally slice the box. I'll be right back and we can talk about the box. Okay. Let's get her open here. I'm gonna fold all the sticky parts down. So the deck is wrapped in here. It feels like it's just wrapped in this paper. This is a very, very simple box, just a 2-piece box. Very standard. It's a lightweight box. You can see that it's really flexible. So what I would recommend if you wanted to travel with this deck, I would actually put this in a bag just to protect the box and have a little bit extra layer of protection. So the box is actually quite thin. So let's go on and get the cards unwrapped, prep for the flip through, and then we'll talk about the cardstock and the art and everything. All right, so that was the flip through. The deck did come with like this cover card. I don't know what to call these. They're just like an extra card that like starts off the deck and has all the artist information. It's the same artwork that's across the box and the book. But let's talk about the cards real quick. So there were not many changes. Let's see. Maybe there were none. Am I crazy? Maybe I am just crazy. Sorry, guys. Oh, I know what it was. There's an extra card. Sorry. I knew I remembered something. My brain just was not braining. So there is an extra card. It reminds me of my friend because she's super into like squirrels. Let me see if I can get this to focus. she's super into squirrels, and this card is called Dreary Squirrel, and in the book, under Dreary Squirrel, where it has like an extension of the, the card, it says Happy Squirrel question mark. So is he dreary or is he happy? And then it does give actual meanings for this card, so it is a specific like designed card for this deck, obviously. This Ace of Pentacles looks reversed, but this is upright. This is gonna mess with my mind. I don't know what it is. It looks like it should be like that, doesn't it? Am I crazy? Maybe it's just me. It looks very different. So obviously, this is a very macabre deck. This has a lot of like sort of I don't know what the style of art is called, but it kind of has like that old like Victorian kind of feel to it, but also very haunted. Like here's an example. You can see that this person's eyes are like almost black. Like the sclera is larger than it should be. Obviously we saw people with like skull heads. We saw people that look just very, very haunting scenes in general. This guy is literally biting the neck of another guy. So even very traditionally like happy cards feel very feel a little like haunting, a little more distraught perhaps than they traditionally would. So let's do a quick shuffle. I'll do overhand. So I mentioned earlier that I thought the cards were just kind of wrapped in the paper in the box. They actually weren't. They were wrapped in cellophane, but not tightly. So the cards were not sticky. The back of the cards, they are reversible. So if you'd like to shuffle in reversals, you can do that. Let's see how it bridges. I don't foresee any issues. Whoop, that was my fault. One more time. Let's get a nice bridge going. Okay. So the cardstock actually is very thin. If I'm being honest, for the price, I probably would not want cardstock this thin. And this is coming from someone who does like a slightly thinner than average cardstock. So I mentioned in a few other videos that, like, for instance, here's my Everyday Witch. This is a mass market deck. They're almost the same size. It's just a little bit taller. So, like, the cardstock difference isn't going to feel that drastic. But this is definitely thicker than this. It has more of a bounce back here. This is on the thinner side of average, which means this is below average, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know the actual GSM. I'm just going based off of card feel. I guess it's like mouth feel for foodies, except for tarot people, for cardies. So, I don't think for $75 I would have been happy with the cardstock, but I mentioned before I won this in a giveaway, so it's perfectly fine for me. Artwork wise, you might notice that this versus stuff that I personally bring into my collection, wildly different. This deck, I really feel more so drawn to use it as like a creative tool. So if you've seen some of my videos, or if you've joined me on Discord and have participated in some of the story times, I like to theme my decks based off of the story. And I had a few, or two. I had two-ish, I guess. One really. During Spooky Month, that I actually went out and bought like a sort of macabre deck for that. But it would be nice to do more of that stuff and be able to rotate different decks. So I really want to use it for more creative purposes. I just don't see myself being able to use this more reflectively. And that's just a me thing. It has nothing at all to do with the quality of the deck or the quality of the artwork. It's objectively a Brittany thing. But I would like to use it more creatively. I think there are things in this that are enjoyable to connect with, and I think that this is to help me branch out in the world of tarot and also bring more unique decks to this channel for you guys. But I do love some of the vintagey feel in this. This is the Three of Swords. It's so quirky and cute, and some of it deviates from like the traditional and then suddenly goes back to super traditional Rider-Waite style. So there is a little bit of everything, I think, in here for this deck. So guys, let me know, do you have this deck? If so, how do you like to use it? Give me some examples if you'd like to use it more out of the box style. Otherwise, if you'd like to see this in a story time, make sure you are following on Discord. Link is in the description. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. All right, bye guys.